Villages that defy human limits. Some places on Earth look as if they were not built for this century. They are built where one loose stone, one violent storm, or one wrong step could turn shelter into danger. These are not just buildings. They are proof that human ambition can bend steel, glass, stone, water, and even empty space into something the world has never seen before. Where nature creates limits, people build higher. Where the ground seems unusable, engineers turn it into a landmark. Chapter 2. Bivacco Buffa di Pereiro, Italy. Today, we are exploring the most unbelievable futuristic wonders on Earth. Places that make the future feel no longer distant, but already standing right in front of us. Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland, China. Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland in China reveals an unusual hotel where the building does not rise upward but drops into a quarry. The hotel has 2 floors above ground and 16 floors below ground, creating a reversed stay experience compared with normal hotels. The building was constructed inside a quarry about 289 feet deep, where cliffs collected water and terrain made construction extremely difficult. Some lower floors sit below the water level, allowing you to experience a resort space directly connected with the quarry lake. The project cost about $300 million US, showing the huge investment needed to revive an abandoned landform. Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland is a luxury hotel, underground structure, quarry regeneration project, and engineering symbol at the same time. Chengdu Science Fiction Museum, China. Beside the calm waters of Sichuan Province, the Chengdu Science Fiction Museum appears like an enormous alien spacecraft landing dramatically upon the surface of Earth. The structure breaks every traditional architectural rule through flowing aluminum dome surfaces, perfectly recreating the expanding movement of a gigantic cosmic nebula in deep space. Engineers achieved an astonishing construction miracle by completing nearly 635,000 square feet of building space within only 12 incredibly rapid months. The central roof contains a giant glass skylight measuring about 14,400 square feet, directing powerful natural light deep into the futuristic interior structure. Curved walls challenge the force of gravity through a hidden steel support framework, completely removing the need for ordinary heavy structural support columns. Indeed, beneath the futuristic wonder, a digital time capsule was secretly buried, containing messages and predictions describing how the world could appear after 100 years. National Museum of Qatar, Doha. The National Museum of Qatar in Doha. Qatar is an architectural masterpiece inspired entirely by the desert rose, a unique mineral formation created by sand and gypsum under harsh desert conditions. The entire structure consists of 539 reinforced concrete discs of varying sizes that intersect in a complex way, requiring engineers to use advanced 3D modeling software for precise structural calculations. To protect the building from heat reaching 122 degrees F and severe sandstorms, the surfaces are covered in high-tech fiber-reinforced concrete that provides insulation and cleans itself. The large overhanging discs act as natural sunshades that cast shadows over walkways and glass walls, helping the building reduce cooling energy by 30% each year. Inside the museum, you will be amazed by the open space that has no vertical columns, but instead features walls and ceilings that lean and curve based on the shape of the discs. The museum was built to wrap around the historic palace of Sheikh Abdullah bin Jassim Al Thani, creating a powerful spiritual connection between the nation's past ancestors and the future generations. Palm Jumeirah, United Arab Emirates. Palm Jumeirah in the United Arab Emirates is the largest artificial island on the planet, a massive engineering marvel shaped like a palm tree that can be seen by astronauts on the ISS with the naked eye. To build this wonder, builders used 94 million cubic m of sand and 7 million tons of rock, enough to build a wall 6 feet thick around the Earth's equator 3 times. The most shocking fact is that the island stands firm purely through the weight and physical friction of the material layers without using a single steel beam or concrete block for support under the seabed. This project is part of Dubai's grand economic strategy to extend the city's coastline by 45 miles, transforming it from an oil-dependent economy into a futuristic global hub for tourism and trade. To ensure the palm shape remains perfectly symmetrical at sea, sand-spraying ships were guided by satellites from an altitude of 420 miles, with a precision error of no more than 1 in. An automated monorail system glides through the air, carrying you across bustling shopping areas and lush green corridors as you head directly toward the majestic Atlantis resort. Ain Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Standing at the end of the horizon in the United Arab Emirates, the enormous structure called Ain Dubai rises into the sky like a gigantic technological wheel built with extraordinary ambition and pride. This engineering wonder required more than 9,000 tons of specialized steel, a massive material volume that even surpassed the structural weight of France's Eiffel Tower. The rotating axle and central bearing system carry mechanical weight equal to nearly 4 enormous Airbus, a 380 aircraft combined into one concentrated core. The entire tension cable network stretches for about 1,000 500 meters, forming a gigantic steel web spread tightly across the surrounding open sky. Holding the title of the largest observation wheel on Earth, the structure reaches about 820 feet tall, completely overpowering the famous London Eye in England. The giant attraction suddenly closed for a long period during 2022, creating widespread speculation surrounding possible geological foundation problems beneath the massive structure. Manaslu Base Camp, Nepal. Jewel Changi Airport in Singapore is redefining the future of aviation with a breathtaking, futuristic, geometric structure. This complex features a massive, asymmetrical glass dome composed of more than 9,000 unique glass panels. The entire steel frame system supporting this superstructure weighs more than 7.7 million pounds, suspended in mid-air. Right in the center of the building is a giant oculus, acting as a funnel to collect natural rainwater from the dome. This system creates the tallest indoor waterfall in the world, pouring directly down to the basement floors from a height of 130 feet. Advanced closed-loop circulation technology continuously filters that massive amount of water for reuse throughout the entire building. Amazon Spheres, United States. Located in the heart of Seattle, United States, the Amazon Spheres shocks the world with its structure of 3 giant glass domes perfectly interlocking with each other. This futuristic architectural masterpiece possesses a unique load-bearing frame made from 180 pentagonal steel modules weighing a total of 620 short tons. The outer shell of the building is covered by 2,643 ultra-clear glass panels with a breakthrough biophilic design to maximize natural light. The internal space nurtures a rich, vertical rainforest ecosystem containing more than 40,000 rare plants from all over the world. The most overwhelming highlight here is the Great Plant Walls, with a height of 65 feet, creating a very impressive sci-fi landscape. This surreal biological structure opens up a new era for modern workspaces, perfectly combining advanced technology and wild nature. Rifugio Gervasutti, The interlace in Singapore catches your attention because 31 apartment blocks do not rise straight upward but stack sideways into an unusual layered network. The complex has more than 1,000 apartments, yet its rotated and stacked blocks make it feel more like a living terrain than a normal condominium. Each block is about 230 feet long and 6 stories tall, then shifted to create voids, shared courtyards, and garden roofs. From above, 31 blocks form a complex geometric structure with 8 large courtyards placed between crossing residential clusters. In 2015, the interlace won World Building of the Year for reversing the usual high-rise logic in urban housing. The shock comes from how this condominium is not famous for height, but for turning homes, gardens, and courts into a stacked structure. Metropole Parasol, Spain. Metropole Parasol stands majestically in Seville, Spain, as a futuristic wonder that seems to step out of tomorrow thanks to its unique, parametric architectural style. This megastructure has officially established a world record by becoming the largest and most complex wooden architectural structure on the entire planet. The entire massive undulating canopy system has a jaw-dropping length of up to 492 feet and a width reaching 230 feet. Engineers assembled this giant honeycomb network from more than 3,400 unique, micro-laminated wooden panels cut precisely by robots. 6 sturdy, reinforced concrete pillars support the entire structure, floating at a height of 85 feet, without touching any underlying heritage. The winding walkway system, measuring 820 feet long on top of the roof, provides a panoramic 360 degrees infinity view for every visitor. Cube houses, Netherlands. Appearing boldly on a street corner in the Netherlands, the cube houses challenge logical thinking through their dramatically tilted cubic forms. This striking complex features angular glass window systems, covering a wide surface area nearly equal to 2 professional football fields combined. The impossible highlight of the design is its exact 45 degrees tilt, while the central technical core remains completely vertical. The entire giant complex uses a massive quantity of load-bearing materials, carrying weight equal to nearly 5,000 large buses. This revolutionary housing cluster possesses a spectacular tilt, easily exceeding the ancient Leaning Tower of Pisa's angle by 11 times. The building forces residents to use intelligent magnetic window cleaning tools that grip both sides tightly to clean the sloping glass walls. Jintu Temple, Guizhou, China. Jintu Temple in Yinjiang, Guizhou is a small temple clinging to the top of a narrow rocky peak where almost every side drops into steep cliffs and only one thin staircase leads to the summit. The only way up is a chain of narrow steps running along the rock face, twisting sharply through tight and steep sections, creating the feeling that every step is pulling you farther away from the familiar ground below. Looking at the staircase pressed against the cliff on the way to Jintu Temple, would you dare to climb all the way to the top, or would just standing below already feel intense enough? Jintu Temple was built on the narrowest, rocky tip of the mountain, while the exact construction date of this structure still does not have a clearly confirmed public source. Walking in from the top balcony, you will experience a stunning view of a bright, vast white space with marble walls that curve elegantly like silk ribbons. Builders used 12,000 500 tons of high-precision structural steel to complete this project, providing enough strength to handle any seismic activity in Manhattan. Hamad International Airport, Qatar. Standing proudly on Qatar's vast reclaimed land, Hamad International Airport opens like a magnificent, futuristic temple for global travel. The terminal has sparkling tempered glass walls, reflecting the clouds across an area nearly equal to 4 professional football fields. The impossible highlight is the lush orchard forest covering about 65,000 square feet, sustained directly beneath the glass dome roof. The entire giant complex uses specialized load-bearing materials, carrying weight equal to nearly 25,000 large buses. This celebrated superstructure has repeatedly won the title of world's best airport, serving a record flow of 45 million passengers each year. The building integrates intelligent automatic window cleaning robots that move along hidden technical grooves to clean the glass dome automatically. Mike O'Callaghan Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge, United States. This is the Mike O'Callaghan Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge in the United States, a feat of engineering that conquers the Black Canyon walls with a record-breaking concrete arch 1,060 feet long. To overcome crazy funnel winds exceeding 70 miles per hour in such harsh terrain, engineers use supercomputers to design a structure capable of withstanding extreme wind pressure and once-in-a-thousand-year earthquake events. The bridge arrived as a massive rescue for Route 93, finally ending the era where traffic had to crawl along a narrow, winding road on the nearby dam. From a distance, the gray arch curves perfectly, like a giant, man-made rainbow cutting across the deep, red rock walls, creating a striking contrast between human engineering and the rugged wilderness. To build the arch without damaging the canyon ecosystem, the team set up a cableway system 2,300 feet long that could lift 50-ton blocks of material through the air. From the pedestrian path, you will see the Colorado River below shrink like a tiny thread, while the Great Dam seems small from above, offering an overwhelming sense of the bridge's true scale. Guangzhou Circle, China. The futuristic architectural masterpiece, Guangzhou Circle, is proudly located right on the banks of the Pearl River in Guangzhou City of China. This building creates a very powerful impression thanks to its closed, circular structure that is 453 feet high with 33 floors. The most sci-fi feature of the building is a perfect hollow hole right in the center with a diameter of 157 feet. This unique structural part helps distribute shock forces evenly and turns this place into an excellent earthquake-resistant building. The main load-bearing frame system was built by engineers entirely from special steel beams that have a massive weight. That breakthrough endless loop design helped the tower win a proud place in the list of the 10 most interesting buildings in the world. Xinyuzhai Cliff Store, China. Bosco Verticale, in Italy, is a pair of green towers where thousands of living plants cover the outside of modern high-rise homes. The two towers rise about 361 feet and 249 feet, placing trees at unusual urban heights. Bosco Verticale's vertical forest idea has inspired many projects in several countries, from Asia to the Middle East. Its greenery equals about 538,000 square feet of ground-level parkland compressed into a much smaller building footprint. Engineers had to calculate soil weight, roots, irrigation water, and wind because mature trees create real structural pressure high above ground. Bosco Verticale has 113 apartments, and each one connects to planted balconies, forming its own green outer layer. Harbin Grand Theatre, China. Amid the untouched wetlands surrounding the city of Harbin, Harbin Grand Theatre appears brilliantly, like a futuristic sculptural masterpiece created within northern China. The exterior structure breaks every traditional geometric rule through flowing white aluminum bands that smoothly imitate the movement of natural water currents. The central roof contains a glass wall network covering about 21,500 square feet cut, with irregular angles guiding natural light deep inside. Engineers achieved an architectural miracle by connecting thousands of digitally manufactured aluminum panels together, creating a massive curved shell without visible sharp corners anywhere. The grand hall interior is wrapped with tens of thousands of natural ashwood grains, carefully polished by local craftsmen during several continuous months. The foundation system contains a dense network of concrete piles driven deeply into the swamp, allowing underground water flows to circulate naturally and remain stable. City of Arts and Sciences, Spain. The City of Arts and Sciences in Valencia, Spain, is a futuristic architectural complex with a breathtaking design that feels like it belongs to tomorrow. This massive structure features a colossal total floor area of over 3,700,000 square feet, with an overwhelming mechanical setup. The most impressive highlight is a steel and glass dome system, measuring 360 feet long, that can open and close automatically. This destination is globally famous for housing a giant aquarium system containing 11 million gallons of water to sustain marine life. In addition, a cable-stayed bridge spanning 590 feet long is integrated to connect this entire monumental face. This unique architectural wonder has transformed an old land area into a leading modern science center that attracts millions of visitors. Atomium, Belgium. Rising proudly, like a gigantic atomic symbol above Belgium's capital Brussels, the massive Atomium recreates a bold mechanical dance through futuristic engineering design. This magnificent structure features a polished aluminum shell with reflective glass surfaces covering an area nearly equal to 2 professional football fields combined. The impossible architectural highlight is its exact recreation of an iron crystal molecular structure, enlarged an astonishing 165 billion times beyond reality. The entire monumental superstructure uses an enormous quantity of load-bearing materials, carrying weight nearly equal to 3,000 standard passenger automobiles combined together. This revolutionary mechanical wonder reaches an overall height of about 335 feet, standing more than twice taller than the Arc de Triomphe monument. The structure integrates intelligent window cleaning robots moving along hidden technical grooves across the exterior shell to automatically maintain the reflective surface.